Vice Mayor McGovern.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I'm going to keep my comments positive. I think we can talk a lot about housing policy and how to increase affordable housing. I was at the ABC conference that was mentioned in public comment, and one of the other things they said was that if people think that not building market rent housing is going to stop gentrification, you're fooling yourself, because people with money are coming to Cambridge whether you build housing or you don't. So we can have that debate all night long, but that's not what this is about. This is about us passing an ordinance that is probably, I would say definitely, the most monumental thing that this particular council has done in our 2 years, and probably that the council has done in a long time. And I really want to thank Madam Mayor. It was a pleasure to, and it is a pleasure, we're still co-chairs of the Housing Committee, but to go through that process with you and following your lead and your, your mentorship in that, through that process was terrific. I certainly want to thank Councilor Carlone, Councilor Chung as chairs of the Ordinance Committee, and the Cambridge Residents Alliance, A Better Cambridge, the Affordable Housing Trust, CEOC, all the people, who came out, the YWCA, everybody who came out and testified to this. We know that this isn't going to be the sole answer. We've said that from the beginning. But this is going to create hundreds upon hundreds of new units for people. And, when the Berkshire Street fire happened and we were scrambling to find housing for people, about half of those units were inclusionary units. And we had them because we have this ordinance. We had them because there was housing development in the city. And so, yes, we're all on board that we have to do more things. We're all on board that there's certainly more to be done. But I don't want people to lose sight of how incredibly monumental this is. Almost doubling the amount of affordable housing that developers have to provide to the city at their dime, not ours. Right? Hundreds of millions of dollars is going to come in new affordable housing to the city of Cambridge at no cost to the taxpayers or the city. A requirement, not a recommendation, but a requirement for developers to provide affordable 3-bedroom units so that families can finally afford to live in Cambridge. And a requirement that we're going to review this policy so that we don't have another 20 years before making a change. Those three things are going to help people in ways that we can't even imagine right here tonight. And so, I don't want to sour this by all the things we could be doing or should be doing. This is huge. It's significant. I'm honored to be a part of it. And this is going to be one of those things that someday we're going to look back after our time here is done and say, I did something good. And I'm really proud to be here for this vote. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
Thank you.